The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. Yes, we can. The future rewards those who press on. A change is brought about because ordinary people do extraordinary things. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Hope is that thing inside us that insists, despite all evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. Where you are right now does not have to determine where you'll end up. Making your mark on the world is hard. If it were easy, everybody would do it. The road ahead will be long, our climb will be steep. The audacity of hope, that's what America is about. The strongest weapon against hate is not violence, but reason and understanding. We don't ask you to believe in our ability to bring change, we ask you to believe in yours. It's not just about what you can get, but what you can contribute. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a certain poverty of ambition. In the face of impossible odds, people who love their country can change it. A nation is not judged by how it treats its most powerful, but how it treats its most vulnerable. Our destiny is not written for us, it is written by us. We are more than a collection of red states and blue states. We are the United States of America. No one built this country on their own. This country is great because we built it together. A little bit of perspective is always useful before you make any big decisions in life. What makes us different makes us stronger. Empathy is a quality of character that can change the world. The real test of progress is not whether we add more to those who have much, but whether we provide enough to those who have little. Change doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. When times get tough, we don't give up, we get up. A good compromise, a good piece of legislation, is like a good sentence or a good piece of music. Everybody can recognize it. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. Persevere. Nothing worthwhile is easy. Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. America isn't about where you come from. It's about where you're going. The world doesn't just revolve around us. It's about all of us together. There's no excuse for not trying. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let them teach you. We don't turn back. We leave no one behind. If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. We may not have come from the same places, but we all want to move in the same direction. Keep exploring, keep dreaming, keep asking why. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. We learn from our mistakes, we don't dwell on them. We will outwork, out-innovate, and out-hustle anybody. The best education I ever received was my upbringing in a community that believed in me. We should do everything we can to make sure this country lives up to our children's expectations. We are the sum of our experiences and the stories we tell. Change is never easy, but always possible. Kindness and compassion can be more powerful than any government program. We must hold our leaders accountable, but we must also hold ourselves accountable. One voice can change a room, and if it can change a room, it can change a city, and it can change a nation. Let us be the generation that reshapes the world. The American dream is not about how much wealth you can accumulate. It's about the opportunities you create for others. True patriotism means being willing to question and improve our country, not just defend it blindly. We should be investing in people, not just profits. Optimism is essential for progress. Your destiny is not defined by your past, but by your next step forward. What defines a nation is how it treats its most vulnerable citizens. The arc of history bends toward justice, but it does not bend on its own. We are not a nation of quitters. We are a nation of fighters. Democracy is not just about elections, it's about how we live together every day. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. We must reject cynicism. We must believe in our ability to make a difference. We are our brother's keeper. We are our sister's keeper. The measure of our progress is not whether we add more to the abundance of those who have much, but whether we provide enough for those who have little.
When we turn against each other, we turn against ourselves. You have the power to shape your future. We rise or fall together as one nation and as one people. We need to inspire the next generation to do better than us. There's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. A brighter future begins with hope and action today.